Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to City Skylines. We're back in Portis Villa, and this time we're going to check out some of our industrial expansion. Last time, where were we here? There's the right orientation. Last time we had made some industrial forestry up in this area, but we haven't yet used any of the special options from the expansion. This is just a standard vanilla industrial area. So let's take a look at industrial zoning. We may want to go ahead and expand up into this area up here because the new expansion does require the trafficking of some goods from one place to another. So let's take a look. Alright, so we have... There's the paint park area, paint industry area. Okay, so we did paint Applegate land here. Let's go ahead and continue that up. We'll include the landfill, why not? And let's just paint this entire forest. We're going to make it a forestry specialization. We'll bring that down here. Alright, so once we have that painted in, there we go, Applegate land, we can click on that. Let's see, the industry area has no specialization, build an industry. Okay, let's click on it here. Did it say it? Let's see, did it say how? Build an industry area, main building. Farming, forestry, or oil, or oil specialization. Okay. So let's see. Would those be listed here? Industry areas, forestry, farming, or okay, we want forestry. We need extractor buildings. Let's start this off. Let's make a little in-way here. Why not? Off of this intersection. Let's take one of our 4-lane roads for that. And let's keep the median. That way trucks don't try to cross the road. We'll bring that all the way back here. Okay. And then let's actually take it back over here into the actual woods. Because something tells me these extractor buildings need to actually be near the trees. Let's check for water. Almost perfect. We've already pulled the water all the way over there. And then we'll probably need to check on electricity, but the power lines running along the highway are right next door, so we should be able to get them from there. So let's go back here to our forestry specialization, and we need forestry main building. Sets an unassigned industry areas type to forest industry and allows its level progression. It also works as the industry area's headquarters for the city service vehicles. So we'll place this back here in the actual wooded area. We'll place it right off the main road here. There we go. So it's now level 1. We've unlocked sawmill, small tree plantation, small log yard. Alright, so we need to place some of these. Let's take a look. Can be used to cultivate alder, beech, or conifer. All extractor variations produce raw forest products. Extractor need to be placed on forest area inside industry area. Okay, so these definitely need to be up here as well. So we'll go ahead and place this just right next door to the main property. Let's grab one of the others as well. We have the sawmill. So this is a processing building. We're not going to place that in the actual woods. We'll put the processing building maybe down over here for now. And now I'm realizing when the cars pull down this way, they may not be able to cross the street to get to the processing building. So let's go ahead and make another road off to the side here. And we will move processing building along that road. There There we go. They may have to go up and turn around, but that's better than having to come off the main road. And what else did we unlock? The small log yard. It's for storage. And then what does our industry area description say here? We have extractor and processing, and those lead to paper. Cannot be imported, has to be produced locally, can be exported for money, can be stored in warehouses. Planed timber, exported for money, so that's the same. So then those can be turned into production eventually and shipped to commercial areas. Gotcha. So for right now we have the small log yard. Let's go ahead and put that storage just down the road here. Well, let's say if they come out of here. Let me actually, I know this is kind of a waste of money, but let's move this one more time to the other side of the road. And I'm just thinking about how traffic will run here. Things that come out of here can be stored, and we can either put it down to the right over here or above it. So let's place the lumber yard here. There we go. And let's run some electricity because it's not working yet. Will this work? There we go, that reaches. And for these, I kind of don't want to interrupt these spaces. Let's take one down and across for right now. Water's still good, yeah. We checked all that. So let's see how this operates. So this person parked on the road. They are headed to the main building. They work there. Cool. What else do we have here? We have a guy walking around with a chainsaw in the parking lot. That's not menacing. Forestry worker. So we probably need a lot of these. Raw forest products, 1 out of 14 tons. So I'm assuming they're producing them. Yeah, there they go. I just saw it go up. And then I would imagine a truck has to come pick up from this area. Okay, let's check out this menu. How does this look? Okay. We have policies, improved logistics, more efficient packing and scheduling, increases the storage capacity, upkeep costs up by 10%. We'll leave the policies alone for right now, especially if they up the cost. But let's see. Safety at work is supervised more carefully. Increases health. You know what, let's turn that one on. That seems pretty cheap, actually. Automation. Upkeep up by 10%, but production also up by 10%. Good to know. Doesn't say anything about anyone losing their job to robots, so that's also a plus. Okay, so right now we're making planed timber. That's with the sawmill. Alright. So far we've spent $369. Gotcha. So what is this saying now? Not enough raw materials, gotcha. So I'm assuming a truck will come get some. Here's a truck now. While I'm looking at it, let me go ahead and turn off these lights. Which one was it? This one? Yeah. No. This one. There we go. I trust them to turn in and out on their own. Okay, so the trucks have to go turn around, which I don't love, but it's better than having them cross halfway across the road. We may place more of these on either side, and then it'll become less apparent. We may also bring another road down so they can enter from a more convenient side. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now, because we have another convenient intersection right here that we can go ahead and bring up. Let's go ahead and also bring this up into the woods more. Possibly give an outlet over here towards the interstate. I think I like that idea as well. Yeah, they're going to be shipping out at some point, so we'll connect some of these. We'll connect this over here. We want to keep a back road away from the main highway. And then this, is this up too high? Do I want to connect it right here? You know what, I'm okay with it. We'll go ahead and connect it right here. And let's pause for a moment. That disconnected the power. Let's make sure that our lines cross the road here. There we go. So now we can actually have some trucks get off of the highway and turn straight down here. Until we get any traffic issues, let's disable the traffic lights at some of these intersections on the back roads here. So they free flow. Yeah, I like that. Now let's see if we can catch some of these trucks again and see what they're going to do. I believe I told the presidential traffic manager that it's okay for some people to U-turn at an intersection. But they may go around. Let's watch it for a moment. Maybe I should give them a little turnaround. Just one little one block turnaround. Just in case. Alright, let's see these. He's pulling in, he unloaded. So now they're producing the raw, or is this these? This is storage. They're storing the raw forest products. Balanced. We'll keep it balanced. They have workers. What about the sawmill? Not enough raw materials. Raw forest products need planed timber. They've already produced some plain timber, so they're just waiting to get more. Let's give them that ability to get more as well. Let's say another small tree farm right here. Considering that vehicles come and go from these places, I'm less inclined to use these roads with the medians, but again, I don't like how the trucks pull across and then just kind of park in the road. I'd rather force them to go around. Where are these trucks going? Are they coming in from this side? Nope, they're going to the highway. That's perfectly fine. How about this one going to storage? He pulled off and disappeared. That's great. That's ideal. If they all behave that way, I would... Yeah, see, they back up. Kind of clog the road. If they all disappeared when they pulled in, that'd be great. Or if they just pulled in part to unload. We'll watch it for just a moment. Okay, so now we've got more. Let's say this one instead of beech, we'll make this one alder. It doesn't look too much different. And then conifer probably looks like these. Okay, what do we have going on down here? Any... Ooh, okay, so we do have some power concerns. Is that our dam again? This map is not friendly with the power. Yeah, it says that we have enough production, but they haven't had it in a while. They're getting angry. Let's go ahead and put in some more of our own. These cost 12,000. We only have 18,000. We don't have a whole lot of money. Let's just put one in over here with the others. Can we get 8 megawatts? let's place it there. I don't know if that'll help these guys. Phew, okay. So it seems like when we're relying on our own power and the dam goes out, then we're cutting it really close. Alright, let's see. There was some crime over here. So let's check on our police coverage. Yeah, we don't have any police coverage on this side of town. Let's go ahead and put in... Oof, okay. That's expensive. Just a moment. Let's take a step back here. Think about it. We could use it. We're getting our money very slowly. We are net positive, and is it going down? 1481, 15. Okay, it's going up. Let's go ahead and place the police station and very carefully watch our money and not spend too much. We did plop down a lot of industry all at once, and we are playing with the real-time mod on. So let's just watch these guys work for a moment and keep an eye on some other things. We can also do some cosmetic work while we wait for our income. All right. So these are producing, let's see if we can see a count, 4,800 units per 10 minutes. Of course, the 10 minutes, I don't know if that's actually measured correctly with the real-time mod on, so we'll see. Freight trucks in use, 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. And how much did these cost initially? Are we in a safe state to produce more, or... Yeah, they were 4,000 each, and we only have about $4,000 right now. So let's sit on this for a moment. And let's go to a faster speed. We don't do this often, but we'll go to the 3 speed. They seem to unload in an okay... Yeah, okay speed. I wonder if I can set up the road to have the lane specifically allow for trucks, and then other traffic can pass them instead of having to wait behind them. Yeah, all those trucks just left at the same time. Let's follow them for a moment. See where they're headed. Oh, they're actually headed over here to these wood industrial areas. Do these produce? Because it's wood products? You know, they did always export out of town in the vanilla game. So maybe they also produce. What does our storage look like then? We're getting a lot of raw forest products. And then what does it take for us to level up? We're still level 1. We've made 800 profit, so we're already in the green. Storage, planed timber. We're not making any paper. We can't just yet though, right? We have to unlock it. Let's see if it's on here. Pellet plant, wood plant, pulp mill. So this produces paper. What does the pellet plant do? Oh, it also makes paper. So yeah, those get unlocked later. Level 2 forestry industry area. Gotcha. Yeah, that's where a lot of our money went, right there. The forestry main building was 20,000. Oh no, the power again. Okay, well, we have some more money. Let's get some more windmills in here. Could maybe look at doing some of these water ones eventually. It's 20 megawatts. That's 2.5, and the cost is just 2 times. So it's better to use these if we can. Get 20 megawatts off of them and put them just out to the water here, and the electricity will spread into the grid from there. Did that make 20? 17. Okay, I think that should be enough though. Right, let's slow it back down. A lot of active police. Just all over town. How's our crime look? I don't think I've ever played a game of City Skylines where I've had to worry about crime. What do we have here? Not enough buyers for products. Okay. Goods are piling up. Zone more commercial area to create places to sell goods. Okay, that's something we haven't done in a bit. Let's go ahead and make a new area, because we have demand for all 3 zone types. And you know what? We did allocate some of this middle area for commercial, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and paint in some commercial both here, here, and even some here next to the cemetery. So commercial can move in. We have residential demand as well. Are we still just barely meeting power? Why do these guys keep running low on power? It's like they're not on the grid correctly or something. No, they're connected. That is very strange. Not enough electricity. Well, I mean, we can afford another one. We'll just keep upgrading our power. I thought our dam would handle it, but I think it just keeps coming and going, so. We got another one. That one's operating also at 17, even though it said 20 before I placed it. I'm watching. It's gonna disappear. Okay, we're good again. I think now we're covering everything on our own. I wish we could have reserves. So we have some modded like underground cables here. I wish we could actually like store power for when we're not using it. Thermal energy conversion. Wave power. Nah, okay. So these just moved in. I think with the speed, the construction speed during real time being a little slower, sometimes they start to have needs before they even have workers. And then they just kind of gradually start functioning like normal. So yeah, our residential demand is kind of climbing. Where do we want to go next? Ooh, this fog's making it a little difficult to see. We're getting into our first evening here. Do we want to continue? I think we decided we want to do a park next to some of these old forts. They do continue all the way down through here, don't they? So we can have a park area along here. So maybe we bring the road out to kind of delineate between an area to the north and a park area below it. Maybe we have residential up above. Maybe move a suburb up into this area. Let's take this road. We were using the 6 lane over here. Let's say we take this, let's curve it. So we take it down to here. And then we come out this way, and we have a very long stretch that we can use for park. Ooh, used a lot of money on that road. Let's ease back a little bit. Let's kind of see if we can fix this curve a little. I don't know if that's better or not. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so we will want to come off of this road up into here for a residential area. Maybe we'll come off of this road as well, so we want to kind of make a couple of inlets into a suburb here. Now this does have more of an organic shape because it does curve down through here. Is that a curve? Yeah, I did do a curve there, didn't I? Do we get the money back if we take that? Let me see. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's actually say... Let's actually not do any of that. Let's take it straight to here. No curve. Straight to here, straight down at an angle. Is that? There we go. And then maybe not a right angle here, but a straight road. I think that this city definitely has a lot more hard angles. Go straight across there. There we go. It's a much more narrow area for a park, but the castle here will be the main attraction. Then let's bring this up. Oof, okay. Getting a little close with the money. Let's bring it in. You know what, we're not going to lead... We're not going to have our main road into that area be a 6-lane. Let's use a 2-lane here. Yeah, much better. Let's say this comes in. And then from here, we'll probably have it come up. Okay. So sort of shaping up here, and I think we'll have them connect at a point up here where it is straight. So we'll do that in just a moment once we have the funds come in for that. You know what, we can take out a loan in this case because we have a net positive. It's just slow income. Let's go ahead and take the 60. We'll use that to plan out this neighborhood. So that's going to be straight, and then we'll bring some roads in here. And again, we're not going for minimums and maximums here. We're just sort of organically bringing them in. Straight angles, but still not optimizing every little backyard. There we go. Then we have some rooms for some other structures as well, but for now we will paint those in as residential. And I don't know if I want to do it right off of the road. I guess I did up here, didn't I? No, I had a smaller road come off of it, so that would be this road kind of here, even though it's a little further back. Let's do another one here just to keep the same idea. So these neighborhoods will do sort of this number. This will come back a little further. These highway connections here are a little interesting. Kind of an S shape. We'd probably connect onto them still up here, maybe. Maybe put another one down here on the right now that we're getting closer to it. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get some green designations in here. We know that we're going to want residential all in this area. And we'll take it back here as well. and over here. We'll put some more roads in momentarily. We know we will need water, and that we haven't brought over yet. Let's go ahead and connect that down here. And it's tough. Do we want to follow the design of the neighborhood, or do we just want to blanket the whole area? I'm kind of up for blanketing. Yeah, there we go. And we know we'll have a park in here, so let's go ahead and make sure this is covered as well. Bring that over and up. Okay, so we're good for now. And then electric. This we'll want to bring in from over here. For now, at least, we'll bring that across and down to here. So I don't even know if this little area is even going to make a dent into our residential demand. So let's keep building out this neighborhood. We have the money now. Happiness is pretty high. Maybe we could afford to raise residential tax by 1%. We'll see what that does for us. We are about 1,000 away from our next town upgrade. Okay, let's say this follows a side road. Ooh, that's going to eat into our new power lines. That's fine. We'll figure that in a moment. Let's say this comes down here. We know that we're going to want to bring the neighborhood down and around, so maybe it comes down here. Maybe just to here. Maybe it just makes this shape. And we can reserve this right-hand area for something else. But let's bring our 6-lane road down further. This will probably be our interstate on-ramp area then. And we can bring this down to meet this road. There we go. So now we can fill this area in a little bit. Let's bring our other 2-lane over. I'm thinking off of here, we maybe do some crisscross. Let's pause that since we cut the power. In and out neighborhoods here. And we can do some walkways in between. There we go. We've left these kind of spaced out. I like that though. We have a lot of map to play with, so we don't need to condense everything. Let's paint all this in. And let's get these back here, even though they'll be a little upset about the noise pollution from the highway. You know, if they choose to live there, that's on them. Yeah, we'll pick that one. You know what, we'll even paint in these right here. Alright, unpause. No, pause again. Let's connect those. So we need one here, here, and then here. There we go. Unpause. There we go. Residential demand is coming down. Could be a result of the new neighborhood, could be the tax increase. Balance though, balance. We just took out that loan. And we've paid back like 3%. You know, we have all this industry. Maybe we go ahead and bring that up to 10. And if residential hits 0 over here, then maybe we bring that residential tax back down. They're popping in, though. You know what? Let's hit a balance. Let's bring it back to 11. There we go. See if that does anything. Could just be the real estate, though. How do our trucks look here? Now, they're still operating at 9 p.m. Where'd you come from, sir? Did you use the turnaround? Picking up raw forest products here. Okay. And what's your issue now? Not enough raw. So they're not delivering enough to the sawmill, or if they are, they're storing a lot more. Fill or empty? I would imagine that balanced would give a fair share to other industrial areas, but maybe we just need to produce even more. It's 29% full. I don't know, for now maybe we choose empty then. See what happens. If we run out completely and that still has a shortage, then we'll tell it otherwise. Where are they going? Are they just exporting? Let's consider another then. Let's go and put in our conifer farm. Can't really see it, it's nighttime. Give it a little bit of light here maybe. Getting closer. Yeah, you can kind of tell it's conifers. Alright, so this is going to slow way down because it's nighttime. What is your issue still? Not enough buyers for products from you. So I use 2-lane highways here. They're not crazy clogged. It's just this one building. It's upset about buyers for products. Any other concerns popping up? No. Let's take a look at some of our overviews here. Traffic right here. What's up with right along this block? They really like to enter the industrial area from there. But they flow through pretty well. Nothing else over here. Noise pollution, a little bit from the highway here. Like I said, the houses on this side might be a little mad. Oof. Lots of noise from the sawmill and from the industrial area here, and then some from the commercial areas. So if you're residential and you live right across the street from a mini mall, then that'll make some noise. These trucks make noise. Okay. How are our levels? We're getting there. Commercial seems to be doing the best. Happiness? They could be happier, especially up in here. They need services. Let's look at doing some services and maybe some parks as well. Medical. We have a cemetery already for town. Sports hall and gymnasium. What does that do? We don't have the money for it, but exercise opportunities giving a small health benefit to the neighborhood. We need actual medical clinic. We have one on this side of town. We need one on this side of town. Let's put it on the main road here. Say it services this whole area. It's interesting that this doesn't reach because of that. Maybe I'll connect this road here. Yeah, we'll place that there. Let's go ahead and connect that road. There we go. Next up, fire. This is insanely flammable. We could use a couple of firehouses. We don't have a ton of money, but we definitely need one up here in our industry. We don't want it. We don't want it all burning down. So we'll place one off of this road here, so they can get down to any of these areas. I don't know if that'll actually improve the flammability of the trees here, but we need one on this side of town too, so let's place one down here. I'll just place it right next to the medical clinic. And then the police, we placed one over here. We need one on this side too. So this is using quite a bit of our funds. Elementary school. We placed one on the far end down here. We need more schools. Let's get one up here. Do we want it there? We want it off the main road. Let's do it off the main road. And then one down here, also off the main road. Not enough money, 10,000. Oof, okay, we can't. Was not watching that. We'll have to wait till we get more. And we won't get more until the morning, so let's go ahead and fast forward here. What is up with you? Still need more commercial. Let's zone commercial as well, so we have a demand. We know that we want all of this along the main road to be commercial. We can also take some here. Let's say all of that. And here, yeah, I'll go ahead and say this, this, this is kind of funny right here, this one little green square. There we go. All that can be commercial. Maybe we'll get some more businesses moving in and we'll be able to use some of that lumber product. We're ticking through the night. Uh-oh. Fire department needs power. Sorry about that. Anybody else? No, those got connected. Okay, let's watch some of these commercial areas move in, hopefully. Those are houses. So we lined this road with some. We had demand, and then I gave these zones, and the demand disappears, but nothing moved in yet. You know what? I bet they're plotted. Like right here, it's blank. They don't get built at night. I bet if we wait through, that our demand will come true. And stuff will spring up in the morning. It's already 4 a.m. Let's actually check one thing really quick on our real-time settings. I believe we checked this last time as well, but I have the memory of a goldfish. Times, they wake up at 6. Okay, so at 6 we'll go back to normal time. It's already 5 a.m. The city's bustling for as late as it is. Also, we've got some traffic here. No, the lights seem to control it decently. Let's watch this traffic for a moment. It's almost 6, and I'm going to slow it back down. Six o'clock in the morning. These traffic lights. Are they causing traffic? What does our traffic look like? Seem to have come out of nowhere, but it could have been the time of day. Really? Land value? No way. Maybe some more development in the area will raise that. I mean, you're near a landfill, but not that close. How's pollution? It's not even touching you. You know, if you guys move out, that'll be sad, but we'll replace you with a park. Alright, so we're having the same power issues here. How does this keep happening? Does it have to do with distance? I'm not sure. These came back online when that happened. Let's put in some more. Let's go ahead and do 2. Use our money. 1, 2. Add it to the grid. You gonna pop back in? There they go. Okay. We've solved that problem. Is this full? Oh, garbage is piling up here. Well, the landfill's right there. Let's connect their back road. I hesitate to connect this back road if traffic wants to start using it. How does the landfill look? 47% full. We will eventually want the recycling center. The incineration plant. We need a population of 7,000 for that. We are steadily growing. We are almost a busy town. We just need another 80 people to move in. Start an ad campaign. There's our garbage truck. You gotta pick up. Did you? Okay, they got it from across the street. Great. So they're not happy about their land value in this little area right here. But you know what would be more valuable than your land? Fun. A small playground for children. Right there. So leisure is going to start ticking up. We don't have any leisure activities anywhere else in town. These parks are not cheap. But we can pop some in here to really help some of these areas. Let's place one here. Does that stay? Okay. It overwrote this, didn't it? Can't even really see it now. Oh, there it is. You can see the paths. Let's say park with trees. That's 5,000. Entertainment's 125. This provides 100, 100. Let's put another one of these in down the way here between these areas. Let's put a park right here. Kind of helps. We'll need to do more of that later when we have a bigger budget. Looks like somebody was worried about water for a second. Strange. Hey, we got busy town. So we have city planning policies now. Options for free public transport. That would cost us quite a bit, but I think we've unlocked our highways and our roads with trees on the side. Fire stations, hospitals, oil power. What else are we interested in from this unlock? So we did get buses. Either that or we already had them, but we haven't installed them yet. Okay. Cool, and with that, there was something we were looking at that we needed our upgrade for. What was it? Yeah, we have the option for buses, but we don't want to do that just yet. What else do we have? We have trams, ships, taxis, tours, post service. Post service costs 6,000. Let's put in a post office here. They're going to need to run up and down the main strip, so let's go ahead and place them in here. Seems their concerns went away as soon as people came back to work in the morning. Oof, blocking traffic, man. So these are all kind of packed in like sardines, which is something one of the reasons I wanted to space our neighborhoods out, because if you upgrade these roads, then it shrinks the size of the buildings that you're able to have. I didn't exactly want that to be happening. We could maybe upgrade these. I think we gave them a little bit of space in between, yeah. So we could upgrade these vertical roads if we wanted. How does this look? Yeah, they're getting off. So let's maybe go ahead and give this side of our main road an interstate connection. And I'm thinking here, this comes up to an intersection, but I don't want a light here. And what I'm thinking is I want free-flowing... Just went away. Let's try that again. There you go. I want free-flowing traffic to come in from one side and up and over. If I'd really thought about it, I might have actually connected the main road here, but we're good for now. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this ready to be connected. I think I want to do another elevated roundabout on-ramp. I think we used a 2-lane highway for that. So one way. I'll go ahead and do sound barriers. Okay, so for our roundabout tool, trying to remember, was that a hotkey or was there an icon for that? I thought we had an icon for that. Just a moment here. Let's take a look. Roundabout builder. Show mod icon on toolbar, which should have been on here. Where are we at? Somewhere. Well, we could build it on our own if we really wanted. That's a shame because I really do like that mod. Let's see. Let's see if there's a hotkey. Control O. Let's see if that works. Hey, there we go. So yeah, I'm not sure where I tucked the icon. It may be underneath the traffic one right here, but that is fine. Control O works for us. So we want a two-lane, was it a two-lane highway with sound barriers? Two-lane, we'll just do two-lane highway. We can upgrade it once we make it. Okay, plus and minus. Oh, we have to actually place a bit of road first, so let's go ahead and place it here. We mouse over it. Two-lane highway, there we go. How big do we want it to be? Not as big as the other one. I'm thinking right there. And then we'll select it with our marquee tool. Well, we don't want trees. Yeah, there we go. Page up to raise it. Did we not select this side? Control, no. Guess that's raising the earth. Let's try that again. Two-lane highway elevated? Yes. Select it. About that big. We come in and grab it. Page up. Hey, there we go. So now we can take it and move it. It's a little wobbly. Rotate it so that the pillars are in the middle of the highway. Okay, we'll leave that as it is, and then we'll grab this and bring it up until it looks level. There we go, much better. So now we have an elevated highway, Shobon Bridge. It's a little high. Doesn't have to be that high, especially since it's coming off down a hill here, but you know what, we'll leave that. Let's say, oh, you know what though, I did want that to be up a little further to the north, so let's select it one more time. And deselect these things. Let's get down in here and make sure that we deselect these bottom roads. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We wanted it to be up here because we want it to be closer to this highway. Let's see if I can get that right. Right there. How do the columns look? That column's in the middle. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now these power lines got a little weird here. So let's bring them down as well. Just, oh, we can turn this off. Close that. We'll just move them. Can we move them? Oh, that's right. It actually messes with the power lines themselves. So let's turn off the move tool. Let's tear it up. Pause. I don't like them to go without power for too long. Cross the highway here, and then up to this one. Though we might do something different here. In fact, let's just leave it paused for a moment while we look at this. I'm wondering if it would work just fine to bring our 6-lane highway up to an intersection here. I feel like I've done something similar before, and it creates a weird little bit of traffic right here. They don't flow necessarily, but let's leave it for now. let's bring this down. And across. There we go. Unpause that. And now let's get our highway on-ramps here. We know that we need one coming from here down to this road. That looks good. And one from here up to here. Good. This one's a little higher, but we can do that. Let's do the same thing on this side. Ooh, that also got elongated. Let's curve that back in. I want it to be close to a circle at least. And let's bring our on-ramps on this side. Up and over. Same here. How's that look? We also bring this down just so that I'm not having to remember that that's a thing when I go to make my next road. So these are kind of steep, but if the cars flow onto them, let me see here. Grab these. Oh, we got one over here too. Does this look right? Bring those down, and then this one over here that didn't come down with the others first is a bump. We will there we go. I always want to make these way too high. Let's see if I can get into free camera here. Oh, you can't get any closer anyway. I wanted to try to get in underneath the road just to see if it looked right. But yeah, the trucks that I see traveling under, it looks like there's enough clearance that looks realistic. Yeah. Whoa. They take that way, not too fast. I mean, safe for them, but they wobble. Let me move this. We'll move this down some. Yeah, didn't look as weird when he took that. How about getting on? Yeah, they pull right on. They get off. They stop and turn right here. I was going to say let's watch for that for a moment, but I don't know if we have anybody that's going to come through here for a minute. What about this truck? Doubtful, but no, he's on the other lane. Alright, on that note, let's check our taxes, or our budget rather, or our loan rather. Let's go ahead and pay this off. I know it's going to use most of the money that we have, but I'm going to take a quick 5, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to leave the cinematic camera on, and we should get a little bit of money while we're waiting, but we'll just watch the city grow, and I'll be right back. In fact, I'll put on the starting soon screen. I don't have a be right back for cities, but I want you to be able to watch it too, so be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. We've built up about 14,000. What is this song? Oh, it's picking up, okay. Thought it was this noise for a moment. So we still have this saying not enough buyers. Okay, so before it was not enough raw product, but they need buyers. The thing is, we don't have commercial. We need more industrial. Do we want to try our hand at another industry as well? Natural Resources says that this would be good farmland. Or up through here. Or on this mountaintop as well. Farmland up here. All of this is blank, which means it would probably be better for residential. Maybe we'll save this for our high density industrial area. Let's try to expand industrial. Let's just expand a little bit for right now. I'm hesitant to do anything here because it's not a whole lot of land. In fact, we kind of built our neighborhood up into this area. I almost want to come over here and build ore on the mountains. Let's get adventurous. Let's do that. We have a lot of industrial demand. They'll be really far away from town, so they'll need, you know, some housing over here as well. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and paint an area. For our ore industry. Okay. Orchard Industries. No. Don't like that. Let's name it. Texas Tea. Texas Tea. Hills. Alright, so this is prime. You know, that's oil though. No. We want ore. So let's name it Orson Wells. I like that. Yeah, there we go. We'll save the Texas Tea for the actual oil industry. Okay, so we have both sides of this mountain. We probably want roads to go lengthwise. Let's take some 4-lane roads. For this one, let's not use the median and just kind of experiment. Let's say, do all of these have it? Medium industry road, 2-way concrete road with 4 lanes. Medium industry road is cheaper than regular 4-lane road, but generate more noise pollution. Supports medium traffic. Let's do industry road. Here's what I'm thinking, and I'm starting here on the hill because I want to make sure we plan this out well. We also have a rail over here, so we can export from this side, but we're not doing rail just yet. So let's see how this looks if we bring it up and over. Can we bring it up and over? Do we want to raise the land? We can tell it to force the ground to follow the elevation of the road, force the use of elevated pieces. Let's make sure that we do this. That way it brings the earth up a little bit and flattens the road out. So let's take one around this side and see what happens. A relatively straight road. Okay, so I see what happened. It doesn't actually give you the ability to zone off these sides. We'd have to raise the road side as well, which I'm okay with doing. Let's kind of see how this looks. This is all experimental. So let's level the terrain. If I remember correctly, we right click, then left click. We need a bigger brush. Right. Level the terrain, bring it level with the road. Is that what we're doing here? No, we don't want all that. Strength is all the way up already. That's not doing what we want. Let's not do this then. Let's see. Let's see about doing a road along the base that then kind of comes up into the mountain a little bit. Maybe we can pick the right road type that'll work for us. Let's see. So let's say it curves gently around the side of the hill here. How does that look? Okay, it's still elevated. Let's not select that. It's fine for this road, but what if we take the road up into the hill now without that selection? What does that look like? Too steep, too steep. Yeah, you can't just go straight up the hill like that either. Okay, let's try it without. This is all experimentation. Let's try that curve here. That's a little better. I'm just looking at these zones and how it's handling the hill. Maybe we actually carve out the hill. Let's see. We don't need anarchy, but we do a straight piece. What if we do anarchy? Will it lower the mountain? That's kind of what I wanted. Can we take a curve then with anarchy up along the hill? Sort of. And then bring it down. Okay. Ish. This might be easier to paint. What do we have here? Soften. Soften, pull it back at all? Not really. Slope. Ditch. That's kind of more like what I was looking for. Well, we have to actually bring it up to this level, though. Remember to keep right-clicking. To bring the land up to where the road is. Alright, let's take a look at that. How's the zoning look? I think we have to upgrade the road in order to get the zoning to appear, so let's upgrade and downgrade it, see what happens. Okay, that made a bridge. We don't want that. Okay, this... There we go. Same with this one. Take the bridge out. Force it to follow the land. No, it still didn't work right here. Okay, I can see that is because of its unlevel terrain here. Kind of level this out if we can. Well, let's bring it up maybe. Oof, it's very fast. Maybe that incline is better? Or about the same? No, it's already better. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to try to build some little roads that come down this hill some. I'm hoping they're zonable when I do. Could be way off base, but let's try. Oh man, they are. Okay. Let's do a few of these. No, you come up. You wanted to go underground? So strange. Okay, maybe that was just as steep as it could possibly take. Maybe we bring all this up a little bit. So we have a little plateau here. You know, we're probably going to need to do that on this side too. So we should probably take this in and come around and make a more usable space. As lame as it is, we don't get the cool mountain shape. But the roads will zone and be buildable here, so we'll bring that around so the road can connect. Maybe right here. Maybe we bring it down a little there. Oof, will it step? Maybe. Okay, and then we'll bring this out just a little bit more, because we want to have some offshoot roads like the other side. Let's also make sure that our terrain editing here hasn't messed with the natural. Most of the ore is on this side. Maybe we'll just make one road that goes around. Our day's still ticking by, right? Yeah. We'll have to go check on our town momentarily. Let's bring this road in. Let's say, get a curve here. Come up some and over. Then we'll come out. Weirdness there. Connect that. Let's get another curve here. Curve in. Up or down. I don't remember if that was up or down, and then connect there. There we go. Now we brought this out, so we want to do some off-roads here. We're doing a lot of prep for this industry. I kind of like these industrial roads. Something about them reminds me of denim. Look like stitching. You know, I'll leave that. It's got some character to it. As long as they're not all like that. That one is, but I bet this won't be. Yeah, we're good. Can we fit one more? We can, but it's not zonable. Okay. So now, let's check our zoning. We've got the whole area painted in here. Let's go ahead and just cut that out. Well, I don't know. That's technically ore, so we'll do that. We need to place, let's get water. We have water right here. All the way across and connect. I don't know why I connect it. I don't think you have to, but I still like how it looks. Something about it just makes you feel like it needs to be connected. for this, we'll bring it up across. Just making sure we follow this road enough. There we go. Power, maybe a whole other story. Power we'll need to bring across the field here. Possibly up the side of the hill here. Across this road and up to here, because what I'm thinking is I would like to designate our ore industry with a main building right here. But how much is that? 25,000. Okay, we've spent a bunch. We will come back to this. Let's go check on our city, and we'll come back with money. Okay, looks like a loaf of bread. Alright, anything major going on? How do you not have water? Oh, I guess that side of the street needs an upgrade. Bring this up for later. Same with this, I just want to make sure we have coverage. So they're not happy, but noise isn't that much of a problem for them. I would have thought that it would have been, but I guess we don't get too many people on this off-ramp just yet. So what is this? This is 2 highways connecting to each other with a miniature highway piece in between. Interesting. Alright, so we do have lots of people using this. They stop and turn to get off, but it doesn't seem to be backing up too much. They use multiple lanes to turn, that's good. In and out. Now we still have our industry demand, so that's what we're going to get started over here. We spent a lot of money on these roads. We need to save up that 25,000. We can take out the loan again, but let's bring our industrial road over. Let's let it follow, do we? Oof, we need just as much money for that. Let's say... let's make it a highway. Say right here, at least for now, we can upgrade this later. Let's say they merge. Onto a highway piece that finds its way up through here, across the water, and then I think I'd like for it to merge onto this side of this traffic circle, because then they can fly on and onto the highway if they want. Okay, now let's take out another loan. And use that to start our industry over here, and I think it may be worth it. Let's put our ore main building down. I was thinking right around here. Small ore mine, sand storage, and ore grinding mill. So that's similar to the first 3 units that we got with forestry. So these are 6,000 each. Let's put down a couple of these. Do they fit back to back like that? They seem to. Do they overlap? I'm kind of playing around with them right now. How do those look? Yeah, they seem to overlap, but they seem to be fine with that. Okay. And then we need a grinding mill. Ooh, that's 20,000. Maybe we shouldn't have put down 3 of those. Grinding mill, then we'll put the grinding mill down here if it'll fit. Let me actually do a little bit of leveling down here too. Let's say take a smaller brush size, capture this side, and bring out this land here. Just to see if we can put some of our production buildings out on this road, so maybe they can come down the hill to right over here. Kind of see how this behaves. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to place and upgrade to get our zoning back. There we go. Now it may actually allow one. Oh no, they're that much deeper. Ugh, okay. Let's go a little bit further then. We can do it. Let's take this out. Would the smoothing tool help with this? Soften. I don't know if that's helping because it's kind of raising and lowering, but it may let us place it at an angle and then it will bring the land up on its own from that. Let's try that, and if that doesn't work, we can raise it more. Hey, there we go, that worked. So we'll place it here. Do you have water? You do have water. You don't have power, though. We'll get you power. We'll come across the street here. Alright, and what was the other? I thought we had a storage option. Let me double check. I want to make sure that our mod that resizes our menus isn't hiding anything. What happened here? Let's see. Vertically, alignment fixed. It moved it to the middle, which I didn't want. There we go. No, okay. I guess we're fine. I guess it would show me if we had more. Right? Let's see. Okay, I have to use the actual scroll wheel, so that may be hidden then. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Sand storage. We will need some of that. So let's store our sand. Maybe we do that also off the road nearby. The hill. Do we have anarchy on? We did have anarchy on. That's why we're able to overlap those. Let's place it over here. We'll run that, and actually just to make sure that we're being fair, let's move that to the other side over here. Let's check out what some of our cars and trucks are doing here. I guess they're kind of parking at work. Workers standing around working. trucks coming in yet. I guess that'll be a matter of some coming off of this. Okay, so this was a 2-lane road. So that was something I need to do a little differently because I have it merging here, but they need to be able to come the other direction as well. So let's take that, bring it up here actually, and let's use single lane highway on and off to go from here to here and from here to here. There we go. Oh no, someone disappeared into the void. Okay. So you're going to small ore mine. That's where you work. Okay. See what the drive up to the mountain looks like. Well, there it is. So our highway does have a set of lights off to one side. You have the light. They must be going up to work at the pits, the sand pits. Red light. Hey, there's everybody. Nice. Okay. So do these also have... They're not exactly like the trees. We can't choose kind of their decorative look. But alright, now let's take a look down here. The grinding mill. They turn ore into metals. Okay, and then here they store ore. Okay, so for now we have a place people can come and work. We can also paint in the industry, which is something we probably should have done in the first place. Let's do it just as is everywhere. I just kind of want to see what'll happen. I doubt many people will move in right away, but we can then replace some of the actual industry here. In fact, let me pause. We can replace some of the industry here with those unique buildings that we have to make, which is something else we didn't do over in the forestry area. We should probably paint in some industry. But we need a zone, a regular zone too, right? Or can we do it here? No, we have to paint in the actual district, which will be about the same. As close as I can get it. It looks like a brain. Complete with brain stem. Yeah, this is good for now. No need to get it perfect because we don't have any neighboring districts. There we go. The Chester district. No, this is the... Orsum district. And this district has been delegated specifically ore industry. And also, let's make sure to give it some policies. Smoke detectors. Is there anything for industry on here? Not really. No, we don't need to change any of these. What does Workers' Union give us? The Workers' Union has a strong presence in the city. It provides the workers with better benefits and increases their morale, but also reduces the tax income. Slightly increase Slightly increase adult citizen happiness or reduce residential tax income by 2%. Residential tax income. No, we will leave that alone for now. So these areas may start moving in, because we had an industrial demand and this will gobble the entire thing up. But it'll start terraforming our hill in an interesting way, that's for sure. Hopefully power just connects and then I can take out some of these power poles. Like right here, for instance, we can already take this out. Kind of. That one's still important. There we go. Don't need that anymore. Pretty soon we won't need these. Where are you going? Do they have to come all the way down? Yeah, I guess they wouldn't necessarily turn around. Okay. Let's go back and check on our city. Nothing major standing out, that's great. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Even though it's going to definitely deplete our industrial demand. Let's actually upgrade these to industrial roads, because I think they can turn across them without causing too much traffic. I could be wrong. But we'll use those, and let's bring some in here. Let's put in another row. Let's connect it. Why not? I don't see any traffic just yet. Let's bring another arm out this way. Down. Across. You're good on power. You don't need this anymore. Right? Yeah. And then let's paint in some more yellow here. So we may need to zone this properly. Let's pause it until we can. And we'll paint here. And let me just get this back side of this one. There we go. How's our district look here? We never did extend this up, so let's extend this. Madison Forest. The other one's called Applegate Woodland, so those don't match. I like Applegate better. So let's take that. Let's make sure it's already forestry. That's great. The Applegate District. There we go. Maybe someone will move in for that as well. So these guys might start getting angry though, because we don't have any residential near here. These exports. He's trying to go to sand storage, so no, we don't have... Ooh, he's gonna have to drive out of town for that. Let's make sure they can turn around. Why did he start going that way? Let's think about this for a second. Surely he didn't go around and come back. Why would you do that? Maybe they can't turn across these roads. Maybe we don't want that for these, but these would be fine. No. Let's give them a turnaround. Seems weird, but let's take a quick little 2-lane road for anybody that needs to turn around. Let's bring it down here. Let's bring it all the way down here. Control O. 2-lane road. That's it. Let's actually do it off of... Okay, we'll do it here. And no, we don't want a light here. That's silly. We'll also select this. And I believe there's an option to copy. No. Could be wrong. There it is, copy. And just in case we have somebody who's gonna try to go out of town, we'll go ahead and give them another one right here. Seems silly, but might be necessary. Okay, there's no light at this intersection. Yeah, see, this guy needed to turn around. Let me actually upgrade those then to 2-lane highways so they can move faster. What? He was going that way. Strange. There they go. And we will let them go as fast as they want on these turnarounds. I wonder if we should just make this a 1-lane. Just for efficiency. Will it stay 130 if I upgrade it? Probably not. I might have to redo it if I do that. This will be fine. Let's see if anybody's using it. Maybe those were flukes, but either way, we weren't using this space right now for anything. That's an interesting, unexpected expense. Zinc products caught on fire. Do you have to... Where do you have to go to turn around? Oh no. Turn around? Oh, jeez. Wow. How far can they burn? They can't stop across the street. Okay, this one's good. No, it's not. Can you save it? So they're all trying to save this one. You U-turned. You're kidding me, it's burning right next to you. There you go. Okay. Well, we can. Let's go ahead and pay this back. I don't like to leave the loans out for too long. So not being able to turn around is an interesting problem with these roads. I wonder if I could intersperse other roads for the main strip. But again, I don't want it to get blocked by trucks pulling on and off the road. We'll just have to keep that in mind. Coming and goings. What were the speed limits on these roads? Let's close this, by the way. Left that open for too long. Speed limits here go from 100 to 50 when they get onto this road. Okay. Alright. Is it still the same business complaining? No. Slightly different one. Oh, we've got more residential and commercial demand, so we'll be able to develop a whole new area, possibly this area up here on our next session. Busy little off-ramp here, too. I would say that that was relatively successful. We got started on industries. I don't think we flubbed anything yet, though we could probably develop it quite a bit further once it reaches level 2. Let's actually check. Let's see what level we're at here. Yeah, we're almost to level 2. Probably we get it any minute now. Workers until next level, 142 out of 150. So hopefully we get that for our next session, and then we can experiment with our level 2 products for each one. This one's already halfway to level 2. Looking good. Maybe we'll put some stuff on this side, maybe some more production buildings can go on this side, since the ore itself is on this side of the mountain. Nice. But on that note, I think we'll call it an evening. Thanks for joining me again for City Skylines. I'll be back on Wednesday with some more Factorio. And remember, you can follow me to get notifications when I'm online, and also check out my Twitter, and you get notifications there as well. But until next time, have a good night.